and I am here to react to House of the Dragon.
What am I doing?
I am here to react to Chernobyl. Let's go. Let's flow. Hey everyone, welcome back to Flow State Reactions. I am Istari and I am here to react to the finale episode of Chernobyl. I am actually joined by our resident Agent X, who's hiding out over here in the corner. Yes, there are still people left in the world who do not want to be seen, so you will never be seeing him, but you may hear something like this from time to time.
Hi.
He is our resident Agent X, and he will always remain a mystery. All right, you guys, this episode is an hour and 15 minutes long, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into it, okay? If you enjoy any of our videos, then please do not hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All that good stuff. Every gesture of support helps us out here on YouTube, okay? All right, I do have popcorn this time, so please just bear with me for like the first 15 minutes, okay? All right, let's relax and let's flow. Right, it's starting. I actually forgot to mention the fact that we forgot that they actually told us what happened, why it exploded, which was interesting, right?
Right, just the whole idea that they used boron rods.
Yeah.
When they take it out, somehow the graphite, which is carbon, layers of carbon forms on it. So when it goes back in, it doesn't.
The initial
it heats it up like it spikes it.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
So, yeah, and boron, atomic number is 5, carbon 6. So maybe because it's a little bit heavier. Not sure, but graphite is multiple carbon atoms.
And the fact that they knew that from years ago.
Yeah.
Someone wrote about it.
Someone wrote about that happening, and that it could cause this spike.
Right. And they redacted it out of the report, which is just, I mean, just trifling. Oh, look at that.
Okay. Right before it happened.
3 years of trying to finish this test. 3 years. Everyone's working overtime. The factories need power. Someone's pushing down from above. Not that we'll ever know who.
There it is.
Ain't that something?
I'll personally supervise the test, and it will be completed.
You say you've been trying to do the test for 3 years.
Yeah, well,
and it's always something.
They've been doing some lowering of the power. Like maybe that's how they were controlling it from what's about to happen.
Right.
Someone made the decision. No more of this test. We need to keep moving.
Right.
It says, at last a Soviet scientist who tells the truth. Obviously, I resent the insinuation, but I think it's fair to say you made an excellent impression at the conference. Turns out you're quite good at this. The West is now satisfied that Chernobyl was solely the result of operator error, which it essentially was. We have you to thank for that.
Operator error
of the Soviet Union.
Our highest honor. They haven't even given it to me.
I understand my duty to the state. You gave us assurances. The reactors would be made safe.
Okay.
It's been months. No changes have been made. No changes even discussed.
First, the trial. Once it's over, we will have our villains, we will have our hero, we will have our truth. After that, we can deal with the reactors.
They made a promise to them, and they're not doing their part in it.
There's no way.
His hair's falling out.
Yep.
It was only a matter of time.
They all knew it was coming.
I'm not here to scold you. I know how the world works, despite what Shabina says.
Well, she's still alive.
So, why are you here?
Chokov is saying they're going to fix the reactors after the trial.
Do you believe him?
I hope so.
The state will never willingly fix the reactors, but at the trial, you're going to tell the truth. You're going to convince a jury.
It's a show trial.
jury's already been handed their verdict.
I'm not talking about them. We...
Do you know what happened to Volkov, the man whose report you found? They just removed him from his position at the Institute.
Right.
Sacked for the crime of knowing.
I'd like to think that if I spoke out, it would be enough. But I know how the world works.
Right.
They will shoot me.
Yes, they will.
I went willingly to an open reactor. So I've already given my life. Isn't that enough?
No, I'm sorry, but it is not.
I mean, it's not.
No, finish the job.
You know, you're the only person that can do it. I'm surprised they haven't killed him off. But that's because they don't think he's gonna turn on them.
And they're making him into a national hero, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. They were like, thank you for helping us cover this up, sir. Here's the highest honor possible. So crazy. You know what I mean? That you're gonna cover up something that is so catastrophically dangerous to millions of people. Because
its hopes and aspirations as we guide the life of the party and state. This session of court is now open. Comrade Judge Milan Kadnikov presiding.
It began with, of all things, a safety test. A nuclear reactor generates heat in the core here. A series of pumps here and here send a constant flow of cooling water through the core. But what if a power plant has no power? What if the power feeding the plant itself is disrupted? If there's no power, the pumps cannot move water through the core, and without water, the core overheats, the fuel melts down, in short, a nuclear disaster. The solution? 3 diesel fuel backup generators here. So we arrive at the safety test.
right, okay.
The theory was this: if the facility lost power, the turbine which had been spinning would take some time to slow down and stop. What if you could take the electricity it was still generating and transfer it to the pumps? What if the dying turbine could keep the pumps working long enough to bridge the 60-second gap until the generators came on?
Okay.
Any questions?
No. Continue,
Doing a
please.
good job.
The science is strong, but a test is only as good as the men carrying it out. The first time they tried, they failed. The third time they tried, they failed. The fourth time they tried was April 26, 1986.
That's crazy. Really? They never had a successful test. What the hell?
Power grid officials in Kiev say that they cannot afford a further reduction in electricity until after midnight. They are asking for a 10-hour delay. This is the first critical moment, the first link in the chain of disaster. Competent management would have insisted on cancelling the test. These 3 men allowed it to proceed. At midnight, there is a shift change.
Yeah, now you're gonna get to know every little detail. Okay, you go.
You know the test they're supposed to run, turbine rundown, they tried it last year. They couldn't do it on the day shift, so they've given it to us.
To us?
Right.
We don't know what... We don't know what it is.
It's fine.
Are we supposed to do those or not?
Looking at the instructions now. Something so important. You're giving it to people who have no idea what to do.
Yes, this is Akimov in 4. He says to follow the cross-down instructions.
So then why are they crossed out?
Right. That don't make any sense. Help! Why would you follow the instructions that are crossed out
Clear
in
to
red
run the
ink?
test. 1600, good.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Is it too much to ask that you all know what you're doing?
Yes, that is too much to ask.
Yes. Kirschenbaum? Or you can just do what I tell you. I think even you, stupid as you are, can manage that.
Well,
let's go.
I mean, the level of intimidation, it's like we can't even speak up. They're too nervous. It's just terrible.
The night shift had not been trained to perform the experiment. They hadn't even been warned it was happening. Leonid, but inside the reactor core, in the space between the atoms themselves, something far more dangerous is forming. A poison.
He's gonna have to put their science community on blast.
Is he gonna do it? I think so. I don't know. Cause why did he kill himself in the beginning? It seemed like he was confessing after. Yeah.
There are essentially two things that happen inside a nuclear reactor. The reactivity which generates power either goes up or it goes down. That's it. It means that the more steam present within the system, the higher the reactivity, which means more heat, which means more steam, which means from here we have a vicious cycle on our hands. As uranium splits apart to release energy, it breaks down into a new element, xenon. Xenon reduces reactivity. This is the poison Comrade Homut mentioned. But because of the delay, Chernobyl Reactor 4 has been held at half power for 10 hours. The xenon did not burn away. It built up, poisoning the core. We're starting to lose balance.
Okay, very slow now. Let's
It's
ease
jumping.
it down to 700.
It's jumping
Whoa,
too
slow.
Yeah.
I didn't move any rods there.
What is this?
I'm not even touching it.
And of course he left, the man who would be able to help, right? It's just happening by itself. We need